Hey guys, it's Babypowder. I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides for showing you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, for today's video, I'm going to be going ahead and doing another one of my mining series videos. As I did one on the copper ore on the dark shore, I'm now I was going to jump up and do one either like in Wrath or do one for like fell iron or something, but I went ahead and I was already in the area and I decided to do it, and I did Feralus on iron ore, and the results were pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into it and see how many I got. Alright guys, so here we are in Feralus. As I mentioned, that's where we were actually farming for the iron ore in the beginning of the video. And as far as your route, as I mentioned, before with the copper ore video I did, which if you haven't seen that one yet, it was done on Dark Shore. I'll leave a link up the top screen. Go check that one out. It was a really good spot for copper ore if that's what you're looking for. And this spot, I think it's actually really good for the iron ore. I actually ended up getting, in my hour doing this, because I already did this for an hour, I ended up getting 1,806 of the iron ore. I ended up getting 105 silver ore, 48 gold ore, and I actually got 10 pieces of mithril ore. That is only mithril, whatever you want to call it. That's also because actually I did try using golden routes route they had for Feralus, but I noticed after doing it didn't seem like it was the best spot. He has amazing routes, so I'm not saying that it's not a good route, but right around this spot right here there wasn't really that many, and then around here you didn't get any as well. Basically where you see all the mountains and stuff is the issue, like where you're actually going over top of the mountains, not on the side of them. And right through here is actually where I found the mithril ores, right around Dire Model. It was like two nodes right there beside each other, and that's where I got that from. But I went and started to try to create my own route from where I was experiencing the best results as far as the nodes went, and realized that he actually had it labeled as chests and rares, so it wasn't even meant to be used for mining anyway. So I made my own. So as you see here, it kind of looks like a little chicken here. This red route here, this is the one that I made. And basically, as you see here, I'm along this Forgotten Coast is what this is called right here. This is like the best spot, I think, as far as like all these areas. I mean, of course, you have to hit the other spots in order to get them to respawn over here. But I just found so many nodes in such a little area along this coast right here. So you definitely want to make sure that you hit this spot right here. And basically what I would do is I would come down here, hit this spot here, cross over here. Of course, you're not going to find any right here, but you do have to cross over here in order to get back, unless you want to come back up and go around, but that might take longer. And then I would come down along here. As you know, like at the edge of mountains, that's where you're going to find a lot of nodes anyway. Come up here along, passing by here where the Woodpaw Den farm is, if you're familiar with that farm, as there's usually a good amount up here in this area where that farm is, usually like 1 or 2 nodes. So yeah, definitely make sure I stop there and hit those, and then come up along here where the Gordani outpost is, where I have done another farm video as well. And then you come along here, cut back across here, which there are some nodes down here, but I just didn't think it was worth my time to go over there. So I just cut on back across, come back down, make sure that I hit that spot where the Woodpaw Den farm is, because it's just such a good spot. I mean, by the time you make it over here, there's usually 1 or 2 nodes respawned already. And then I come on down along here, make sure I hit this spot right here, and then come back up, because there are usually a couple up along this area here. You might even have to go a little bit closer to where this says Dire Mall, but you'll see those as you're making your way up through here. And then you come on and make sure you hit the Forgotten Coast again. Now, I mean, I don't know if it was just how it ended up happening with me, but each time I went down here, I either had a gold ore node or a silver node. So it was definitely kept me wanting to come down along this coast here, because there always seemed to be at least one of those up, which of course are more valuable than the iron ore itself. But as always, you know, you can always make the ore into bars, possibly make more gold that way, use the stuff for yourself. But yeah, this is my results right here after doing it for an hour. 1806, 105, 48, and 10. If you look at the iron ore, it's actually valued at 9 gold on my realm, but 10 gold region. The gold ore is valued only at 2 gold on my realm, but 24 gold region. Probably somebody just posted for way too little. And then the silver ore is actually posted at 30 gold in my realm and 30 gold region, which I'll probably make all these into bars and either use it to craft stuff myself or, you know, sell the bars. You also get all these little gems. You get all these heavy stones as well, which I've got 448 heavy stones just on my, you know, main. So it's probably going to be about equivalent on the other ones, which actually is kind of odd. I actually ended up with only 348 of the iron ore on my main, and actually all of my potatoes ended up with more, which, you know, I don't know how it works, but, you know, I guess sometimes you mine more, sometimes you mine less. But my main got less than all of them, which is kind of funny. But anyway, yes, definitely awesome route, I think. You know, it looks like a little chicken to me the way it worked out, but that's you know, that was the route that I took, and it actually seemed to work out a lot better than actually just trying to go along the edges here and coming back around, or even trying to go up here, which, you know, I did actually do the first time, you know, seeing how it worked out. And there are some ores up there and stuff, you know, but it just seemed like it was more efficient to just stay around this area here. And you might even be able to just cut across here and not even go up in this area, but there are quite a few nodes up here, and like I said, especially hitting that woodpile den area, it's definitely one you want to hit, which if you did actually come up here and then cut across, you'd still hit that spot. So either which way you want to do it, I definitely, you know, thought it was good going up here though and hitting these spots. Definitely was a decent amount of ore up there as well. But yeah, it might not be like the most valuable ore in bars, but, you know, hey, there are items that you can craft with ore. Also with the gold and the silver, it's not bad for that. And of course, as I said before, I'm going to end up covering every single zone, seeing what's the best for what ore, what you know, what you can get from it, and then also so you guys can see, you know, if maybe you'll enjoy this route more than the other one, even if it does provide more. I definitely didn't find many issues with gathering. There was a couple of spots maybe where there were some small platforms or whatever, right around like these areas right here, you know, where you're actually along the side of the mountain. There might be some small platforms where it's kind of hard to gather up everybody, but mostly it was actually pretty easy to get everybody together at the same time. At most, maybe having to go to my first potato and then getting all the rest of them together, as you just saw it just did now when I was just gathering that node right there. Actually, I think this was the worst area right here, maybe right here where there's a couple of like ogres and stuff. There was a couple that were kind of hard to get to the platforms. But yeah, definitely a good spot for, you know, to get gold and to get silver along with getting your iron, if that's what you're looking for. Definitely good results. I mean, that's even more than I think I got with the copper ore when I was actually farming that. And, you know, of course, I only also got 10 ore with that. Of course, there's no silver or gold as well, which is pretty awesome that we get those. So yeah, definitely come try it out. See, you know, how your results are. See if you like it. And, you know, if you're looking for iron ore, you know, there you go. Just, you know, copy this route, make a little chicken right here, and it works just, you know, just great. So, because you definitely want to make sure that you're hitting that woodpile den area and you're hitting this Forgotten Coast. Those are the main things. Make sure you're hitting those two. Other than that, the other areas, yeah, they're good, but those are the most important spots, I would say. It just seemed like I was getting the most out of those areas. Hey guys, I just realized that I actually forgot to leave out the amount that I actually got from just the gold ore. So if we calculated it up, or not gold ore, but the iron ore, if we calculate up, you know, those 1,806 pieces of iron ore, and we sold them at that value of 9 gold on my realm, that would give us 16,254 gold. So it is actually more than we made with copper ore. And of course, as you get to the better ores and stuff, most likely that's going to happen. You're going to get more value Plus, along with like the gold ore and the silver ore, that's going to also bring us a lot more gold. And like I said, if you make it into bars, which is so much easier to make stuff into bars and craft with multi-boxers like that, because I can have all of them smelting at the same time. So it makes it a lot faster that way. So you got to keep that in mind as well, that it's not going to be as difficult with multi-boxing and doing it. As I mentioned in the first video, it's definitely a good way to make you some gold and maybe get you to where you can actually get some more accounts, because even if you're a smaller multi-boxer, yeah, you might not get as many as I got, but it is steady gold that you can get while you're waiting to, you know, try to get to where you can do these farms like I do them, if you don't quite have enough to actually get 5 accounts yet. So yeah, gathering is always a definite way to go. As long as you can stand to do the farm. You know, I know gathering gets old and you know you can get bored with it quite easily if you just do it hours and hours on end. So don't burn yourself out, but definitely try to hit it here and there between farms as you can, so that you can get that gold up and get you, you know, the extra accounts if you need it or whatever. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. I will actually probably try to hit somewhere else, like another expansion or something for my next mining or gathering video. I didn't actually plan to do it where I was doing copper and then iron ore right after, but it just kind of worked out because I was already in this area trying to work on my 10-hour farm, which is the Woodpaw Den farm. Just a kind of a little spoiler alert. So but yeah, that is coming soon as well, so keep an eye out for that. I'm definitely going to be excited to see the results from that farm. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss another one of these amazing multi-box gold guides I have coming out. And guys, also don't forget to email a comment. Let me know what you think about this series, and me making sure that I hit every single one of the areas, and maybe what area you'd like for me to hit next. Maybe give me that push to go to a different zone or whatever, so that I can try that one out. You know, I might be looking to go to Outland next, but you know, if you guys would rather see me do somewhere else, definitely hit me up in the comments and let me know. Don't forget to also check out the, you know, links down below for like Twitch, my stream. I'll be streaming tonight. Also every other week I give away a WoW token. We do a lack. If you win the lack, you get the WoW token. So don't forget to check us out there. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter. You can follow me on there as well, in the Discord. But anyway, guys, that's about all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.